Assalamu alaikum. The topic that we're going to discuss today is long distance relationships, also called as LDR. Nowadays, many young men and women are getting married across the globe through long distance courtship. Let me put this in simple terms. Parents who want their children living in US, Canada, or in Europe want to marry someone in Pakistan, India, or in any other part of the world. Getting to know someone virtually comes with its own challenges. But you can build a strong relationship if you are both creative about the process. Take your time. Pay special attention to red flags, since they may be more difficult to see, and arrange for in-person meeting before you make your decision. The 3 important rules to follow when you decide to marry someone who is in another country and far away that you cannot visit or see them as often as you would like to. 1. Respect each other's time and invest time. This is a commitment from both parties. 2. Don't spend too much time on text or phone. Go on Skype or FaceTime or online meeting. This is so easy today, and especially after COVID, people are so used to doing this. 3. Make sure you meet in person to make sure you have the chemistry before you make the final decision. Here are some things that you need to be careful about in long distance relationships. 1. In the early stages of getting to know someone, don't talk, text, or email every single day. Talking every day will speed up things fast. But if that is your objective, then it is fine. Always remember the communication patterns you establish early on may be difficult to change later. 2. Never say things over the phone you wouldn't be willing to say over the dining table. 3. Never make too many commitments too early. Do the background search and find out about the person through family, friends, or community members. 4. Never seriously discuss marriage, but let your family members do it. 5. In a similar manner, keep your imagination in check. You may think that daydreaming is a harmless pleasure, but it's our thoughts that develop into expectations, words, and into our actions. Both the boy and the girl have to really want to put in the work. Otherwise, the relationship breaks down a lot faster, which I think is a good thing because you can see if a relationship is really going to work a lot earlier on. If you are considering marrying someone long distance, set your boundaries. A few points to remember which will help you. 1. It is going to be tough. Marrying someone in another country is not easy. Not only do you have to limit the amount of time you spend with your partner, but it usually takes a lot of work to actually see them. You might have to spend all of your disposable income on travel expenses. You have to be careful, and you can make the hardships a little bit easier. For 1, you should talk about the boundaries of the relationship before getting into it. How often do you expect to see each other? Who is going to be doing the traveling and when? How are you going to communicate and get in quality time when you are not together physically? Having these understandings worked out before will save you a lot of grief later on. Point number 2, communication is the key. You have probably heard many times that communication is the factor that makes or breaks relationships. There's a reason you have heard it a million times. It's because it's true, especially if your relationship is long distance. Just like you should talk about when, how, and how often you're going to see each other in person, you should discuss when, how, and how often you are going to communicate when you are apart. There's also a lot more emphasis on this aspect when you are not spending time together physically, since all you have is the phone, FaceTime, and texting to keep the relationship afloat. Any issues that you are experiencing needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. Your spouse also doesn't have the benefit of reading your body language or reading into non-verbal cues outside of a mobile camera. So if you're not saying something, it's probably not going to be heard. Point 3. have a time plan. One of the key factors of a long distance relationship working out is having a plan to take out the distance factor at some point. Your goal should be to move and live together as soon as possible. If both of you are comfortable and settled in your respective cities and can't see yourself leaving that city, you must be just delaying heartbreak by being in the relationship. However, if someone is willing to or wants to move to the other's town, or if both of you want to move somewhere together, then there's a goal you are both working towards. Point 4. It's important to make the most of your time together. When you two are actually together in person, it is critical that you make good use of your time. Don't make plans for a visit during a hectic work week. You are going to be plainly exhausted. Since you have so limited time constraints on when you see each other, it's important to treat your time as precious. Otherwise, you will end up resenting each other and spending your time fighting instead of enjoying each other's companionship. This even happens to spouses when sometimes the husband are out at work and come home only on weekends. 5. You need a support system and a life of your own. It can be very tempting to spend all day and every day on the Skype, FaceTime, or texting your every move to your spouse. Making your life all about your significant other is a temptation for people in new relationships, whether you live in the same place or not. You can't exactly do joint activities virtually when the relationship is long distance. It's important to maintain and continue your other activities, keeping your life in check. If you love to go to the gym 5 days a week, don't give it up. If you have some activity with your friends on a Sunday, don't skip that. Don't make your life about sitting on the couch, on the video chat for hours every night. This will make you stop being yourself. Point 6. Learn and grow as a person. In a long distance relationships, insecurity, jealousy, impatience are bound to creep in. Learn to develop trust while you're trying to grow your relationship. Many a times, you will be forced out of your comfort zone. You will have to challenge yourself. You will have to face your fears. To me, this is the best part of a long distance relationship. The question is, will you two be able to rise to the occasion? To conclude, I would strongly recommend that long distance relationships can only go on for a short period. The couple in such a relationship should move in and live together as soon as possible and give the pleasure of your companionship and benefit from each other. Hope you have benefited from my video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you are notified of my next video. Have a blessed day.